Hello people, vlog time. Right, I'm at Not Say local club water, and I'm actually on, I'll just show you, Lake 5. I'm the only one on it. Probably for good reason. This lake is absolutely rock solid. I did 16 days on here before I had a fish. It's very low stocked with carp. There's only about 40 carp in it, 50 carp in it maximum. There's some bigger ones in here. If you catch a carp in here, guaranteed it's over £20. Now normally I wouldn't have come here, but the reason that I have is because Lake 1, it's a waste of time carping on there, because they're all just really tiny carp, £2 and £3 and that. Lake 2, which is where I was gonna go, they've been doing a load of stuff over there. They've been cutting trees down, burning stuff, and there's bloody branches and stuff in the water all over the place. I don't know what they're doing to it, but they're cutting far too much down on it. It looks as bare as anything. I went over where I am here. This is 5. 3 is over the other side there, and then 4's up there. 2 is over there, and 1 is up there. So 2's ruled out of the question. I went on to 3, but 3's iced up 3/4 of the way up. I wanted to go in this top corner, but there's a bloke pike in there, so I couldn't go in there. And then I thought to myself, well, I'll go in 4, shall I? And I saw a couple of fish in 4, so I was in 2 minds. And I tried to get me, I've bought my 2-man bivvy with me, because it's got the winter wrap on it, whereas my other one hadn't, thinking that I didn't want to get cold. And the trouble is, my 2-man bivvy won't fit in 4 properly, so I've come on 5 instead. I thought I ain't being cramped up on 4, and there is some carp in 4, there's not loads, but I thought to myself, sod it, I'll go on 5. And I had a good walk round, and I hadn't really seen anything as such, but the last place I fished on here, I lost a carp and had a carp out. I've gone to them areas again, similar areas, but it's been a nightmare. As you can see, it's getting dark now, but I'm struggling for light. But what I've done is, right, let's have a look, where are we? I'll have to explain a bit more properly to you tomorrow, but over here, there's like some snags here, some snags here, snags here. Oh yeah, oh, I just had a liner. Just had a liner, people. There's definitely fish over there, definitely. Second liner I've had now, that is. Definitely fish over there. And then there's snags here and some old lilies here. Well, that fish I had last time when I was on here was from there, and I lost one from there. So I've got a little stick mix, a little soft end trap soft, sorry, not end trap soft. I'll explain more to you about the rigs tomorrow, but I've got a short rig fishing it KD style with a boochberry wafter on it. Like I say, fish KD style. It's on a size 6 curve, fox curve, with a shot just underneath it with like a 14mm boochberry wafter on it. And I've got a little stick mix, which I'll show you how I've made it tomorrow. Slid down the hook length, and I've got a figure 8 loop at the top, and then just got that hooked on with a quick link. Took me 3 casts to get it right though over there. It did. And then the other rod is, where are we? Is over here, tucked over here, and I've just got a Crave 14mm pop-up on there, a pink one, fluoro one. Well, it's like a washed out fluoro. So I've got like 14 mil on a multi rig, and it's popped up about 2.5 inches, 2 3/4 inches, and then all I've done is put about 5 baits around it. And I'm going to leave that rod, I think. I'll probably leave that rod until right up till tomorrow tea time before I recast it, and that's if I recast it again, because I know the pop-ups are set up. But I reckon I'm going to get one from over here. I do. It's quite warm. It is. I mean, I've only got my t-shirt on and a thermal top underneath, and I'm warm. It's only just starting to drop now. So, but I've got plenty of clothes with me. But I'm going to put the overwrap on. Sign off for now and put the overwrap on, people, because it's forecast rain tomorrow, or most of the day, even though it's going to be warm. So I'm going to get the overwrap on before it gets dark, and then get the bivvy tidied up, because it is trashed. I've been here since times at 11 o'clock this morning. I didn't even get a rod in the water till about an hour ago. I've just been walking around and walking around trying to figure out where to fish, but in the end I settled here. So it's been a rush to get the rods out, but the rods are out. They're in the spots where I want them eventually. So I'm going to sign off because it's getting dark. Sorry it's a bit rushed, people, but it's just been one of them days, and the bivvy trash inside, there's stuff everywhere. So I'll sign off for now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit, people. Okay, tight lines. Morning, people, vlog time. It's really misty this morning. Really misty. I didn't go to sleep last night till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Been awake about, well, laid in my bed dozing for about 3/4 of an hour. I was going to have a lie and just leave me rods, but I got woke by my alarm, and this was the culprit. This fella here, look. This all of a sudden seems to have become my best friend. For some reason he won't leave me alone. Thinks I've got something for him, but there's a lot of birds about this morning on here. Tufties and coots. But for some reason he just don't want to leave me. The other one's over up there. Down there. But this one's hurt his leg or something, because he's like limping on his right leg, and it looks like, I don't know if he's had something done to his leg, because he's got like a clip thing around his leg. So I don't know if his vet's done something or whatever to his leg, I don't know. But nothing to report anyway last night. Absolutely nothing. Not even a bleep. The rods have been out since yesterday afternoon. I've left them. And nothing at all. It's been really quiet. I've not heard nothing bosh out. Not seen anything, heard nothing. So I think it's going to be no catch soon. But you never know. You never know. I shall leave the rods until dinner time. And then just see what's what. But that's about it, folks. Yeah, like I say, I was going to have a line and one of my rods bleeped off, and it was this fella down here. So I might just get back into bed just for half an hour. There's nothing happening. There's nothing for me to see. It's that foggy, you can see it out there. Really foggy. There's nobody else on the lake. I heard a car pull up about half an hour ago in the car park, but sounds like they're probably on 2 or 3. I don't know what's up with you, fella. Oh, you don't want to leave me. Yeah. Wow. Star of the show this morning, aren't you? Yeah. Not bothered, are you? He's not bothered at all, is he? Look, no fishing dog today, just fishing swan. Look, really tame this one. He's got a right thick neck on him. You can't really pick it up that well off the camera, but he's a big lad, this one is. He's going back now. Hopefully he don't mess with me rod again. He's definitely got something wrong with his right leg, because he is wobbling up. And he's got like a clip thing, so the vets must have had something done to him. Because look, he's even struggling getting into the water properly. I've never seen a swan struggle like that to get in the water. So he's definitely got something wrong with his right leg. But he's off now anyway, he's woke me up. So yeah, nothing to really report. It was fairly warm again last night. It's still warm this morning, even though it's damp everywhere because of the mist, but still warm. I reckon the fish, you give them another day of this and they'll come on the feed. I think it just needs another day, 2 days of this, and all of a sudden they'll start feeding, I reckon. I've probably timed it wrong. I probably could have done with coming here a day later for a few days, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Like I say, I'll leave the rods in for about another 5 hours. Up to about, I think it's about 7:30 now or something, 8 o'clock. Leave the rods in till about 12:30 or something, 1 o'clock. Right, I'm going to get back in my bed, just lay there for half an hour till this mist is lifted. So, I'll catch you in a bit, people. Right, people, just thought I'd give you a little update. I've finally started packing down. Put all my stove, double stove and tables, bait tubs and that away. I've just got a couple of bags to put away, and then take my rods out and take the bivvy down. It's probably about, what, 11:15. By the time I've packed these other few bits away and took the bivvy down, be getting on for dinner time, and then I should take the rods out then. Need to get home a couple more days before Christmas. I weren't feeling it at all before Christmas, but I am doing now. I feel a little bit more in the mood for it. I just weren't looking forward to it. But I've got to get back. I need to get some of this fishing stuff dried and cleaned out. I've got my van to clean inside and out. And I've got to nip to Sports Direct, a new pair of bloody shoes what I bought from there. They've bloody split at the front and I've only worn them about 4 times. Same as some boots that I bought from there. I bought some DM fishing boots. Don't buy any DM fishing boots, absolutely shit. They felt brilliant the first few times I wore them, really waterproofed, and then all of a sudden all the like leather topping and that, well it's not leather, coating started all peeling off. Terrible. Worst pair of boots I've ever bought. There's a few things I've had from Sports Direct now and they've fell to bits. But I'm going to take them back and I'll have to replace them. But anyway, back to the fishing. It's still really misty. Don't know if you can see. Really misty everywhere. The sun is coming up there at the back. Just starting to over there. It is. So by the time I've packed these other bits away, the sun should be on top of the bivvy. Because the inner skin is bone dry. It's just the outer skin. Most of it's dry, it's just on the top piece. So I'm hoping this sun will get on it so it dries it off. But uneventful. So since I was getting them liners on Wednesday night through till Thursday morning, nothing since, not even a bleep. Not even a bleep. Apart from the swan hitting the rod this morning. So, but at the end of the day, I've enjoyed the fresh air. It's made me feel a bit better. It has. But hopefully get the Christmas Day, Boxing Day and a couple of days out of the way at my dad's, and then I can get some fishing done again. I have some spin. I might do a spinning session and then go on another carping session. But I need to have a bit of a sort through my kit really. But like I say, it's really misty, murky. There's another lad on there at the top end up here. I don't know why, I didn't even hear his van go past this morning, and I was awake before first light, so unless he came through the night, I don't know. I ain't got a clue, people, but oh, that sun's nice. That sun is what's coming up now. Yeah, so nothing else to really say. So I think that'll do. I'll leave it at that, people. And all I'd like to say is Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you're out there on the banks, hope you have some good fish out, hope you have some good sessions and some good times. So top angling, people, tight lines, and don't forget, if you do like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe or make any comments. So I'll say over and out. Hasta la vista. Catch you later, people. Well, people, blog time. Can't believe it. I've got back home from fishing and loading stuff on my camera to my phone to edit and to produce and to put onto YouTube, and I've got one of my sections missing what I've recorded, probably one of the most important sections, where I'm running through rigs, where I run through the multi-rig I was using, and also the KD rig what I was using inside of a bag. So there's them two sections, and also a section on what I did where I'm running through my stick mix and how I prepared it and what I used. Absolutely gutted. Sometimes technology, it bugs me. It does, because it never works like it's supposed to. So I was really looking forward to putting everything together. So this little slot what I've done right now is basically just slotted in there, because there's probably about 20 minutes of footage missing, so there's nothing I can do about it. So I just thought I'd tell you, because otherwise, if I don't slot this little bit in, you're probably wondering what's going off in the rest of the video. So I don't know. You try hard and sometimes it just messes up, but there's nothing I can do about it, people, so it's just one of them things. Okay. I suppose it's keeping it real though, anyway. Anyway, tight lines.